It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Chicago White Sox and the Kansas City Royals. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Hey, just like any team, pitching is going to be the key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but putting together some quality outings early in the season could do wonders for this club getting out of the gate with a good start.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 Kansas City Royals.
Quickly now, a look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matty, if I could tell this lineup one thing, it would be let's get on this guy early. Day game in this ballpark, the sun starts glaring, starts getting later in the day. Those shadows start creeping in right around the time that bullpen starts getting warmed up. Got to find a way to scratch a few across early.
Brett Saberhagen gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy really struggled last year. This season is going to be about a bounce back year. Real ugly ERA last year. He has a lot to prove to himself and to his teammates that he's a much better pitcher than he was last year.
So here's how the Kansas City Royals are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at Alex Gordon. Originally drafted as a third baseman out of the University of Nebraska, he's had to move to the outfield. Not only move there, but now he's a multiple Gold Glove winner with unbelievable range and a strong, accurate arm.
Coming to the plate now, Luis Aparicio. He will lead this one off today.
Luis Aparicio.
First pitch on its way. And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
First pitch, 3:15.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit in the air down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Aparicio has had his trouble in these matchups, facing right-handed pitching, that is. He shows a lot more prowess against the southpaws. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Altogether, a fine afternoon for baseball. 66 degrees, the game time temperature. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time is laid off, and the count runs full.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as the offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And that misses, ball 4. So a good battle to begin the ball game today, but the leadoff man will reach first anyway.
And that's just an incredible job at the plate by the leadoff man there. Not only did he make the pitch or throw a ton of pitchers and bust his tail, but he also won the battle and earned a free pass.
Ready now for the White Sox, Minnie Minoso. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Before the first pitch, a check at first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. Aparicio gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though.
I know the umpire balled that one right there, but it was close enough. He's going to try and establish that pitch in. As an offensive player, you got to build that rapport with the umpire. He can't give him anything off the inside half of the plate.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. As a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Into the box now, Frank Thomas, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. 1-1 the count. Runners on first with 1 down. Now a throw over, and he's back standing. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Line to the right side. And the White Sox have their first hit of the season. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
In now, Paul Konerko, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Two balls and no strikes.
Well, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Gordon going back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Konerko will touch them all. A 3-run homer. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Sox will move out in front now, 3-0.
Well, after a long winter and a grueling spring, everyone is anxious to get the season started. But to start it off with a home run, there's no better way to get your campaign underway. He was rounding the bases thinking, hey, this is going to be a good year.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. 3 runs already home here. High in the air out to center field. Damon is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting 6, the right fielder, number 74.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Too low, 1-0.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Sox get 3 thanks to this 3-run home run. Home half of the first coming up in KC. It's now 3-0 Pale Hose. A chance now from the K to have a look at the starting 9 for these Royals. Nero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matt, I'm looking for someone to step up right now. Down 3 runs, someone's going to have to hit a gapper with runners in scoring position. It all starts with the leadoff guy. Find a way to execute and get himself on base. See if they can get a rally started and get back in this.
Tommy John is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Look at that ERA, awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better. And if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It'll be awfully important that he gets off to a good start in this one.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Chicago White Sox. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
At the plate, Johnny Damon. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First delivery to him on the way. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. The 1-0 is off the plate, up and away. Damon stands 6'2" as you see him in the left-handed batter's box. He's a veteran of 19 seasons at the major league level, which is something you don't see very often.
Yeah, he has, Matty, an incredible career, and he's getting into parts unknown as far as seasons played in the 18 years in the big leagues. You'd be hard-pressed to find just your average generic player. When you start hanging around for that long, you're talking the likes of Mickey Mantle, Andy Pettit, Mike Schmidt, guys along that lines that have stayed in the game 18 years and produced.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped up. Thomas waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting third, the third baseman, George Brett.
So next to the plate for the Royals, George Brett. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Here's the first pitch to him. That tails back over, strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
One and two now as that one's fouled off. One and two, here it comes. 2-2 now with 2 gone here in the home half of the first.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now on 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
And this will be fouled away. Hit hard to the right. Foul. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. And he holds off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. They've locked horns. Here's the next offering. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Cordell is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Royals go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 3-0. Up next for Chicago, James McCann will get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the fresh run and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch on its way. A high fastball is in there. McCann, a California-born ball player. He was taken in the 2nd round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Too high. 1-2.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The 1-2. Right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count and get himself a base hit.
Stepping in now, Yolmer Sanchez. This is pulled into right. Soler is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, Ryan Cordell.
Now at the plate, Ryan Cordell. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Into the box, Luis Aparicio. Fouled off. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. He's set. Here's the 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Two and one count to the Pale Hose leadoff hitter.
One pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the second inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
The 2-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Working for the punch out and the offering. Fouled away. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Another one sent foul.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
The 2-2 one more time. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. White Sox leave one. They lead it 3-0. Digging in now for Kansas City, Jorge Soler. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
And the Royals are in the hit column for the first time this year.
That's pure pitch recognition right there. He's able to get the front foot down, backdoor breaking ball, and drive it the other way. That's the kind of thing that fires me up.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier. The 0-1 pitch is in there for the second strike.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fastball well outside.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
Soler aboard here at first with nobody out. 2-2 to Hunter Dozier. The 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Waiting on it is Jimenez. One away.
Batting sixth, the catcher, Salvador Perez.
So coming to the plate, Salvador Perez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate. And for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2
Not
and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Standing in now, Adalberto Mondesi rolled slowly down the first baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. Now a throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. A runner on first with two away. One and two, the count to the Royals shortstop.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
The 1-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. One left for Kansas City. They trail in this one 3-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Minnie Minoso. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
Skied into straightaway right. Soler's after it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 35, Frank Thomas.
One out here in the Chi Sox third, and in steps Big Frank. First pitch on its way. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. And it's fouled away. Thomas playing here in his age 26 season. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Some guys only get to free agency one time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
Ball 2.
2-2.
One out, nobody on. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Merrifield picks it up, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, designated hitter, Paul Konerko.
And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Paul Konerko. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Here's the first pitch to him. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the White Sox, but they lead it 3-0. Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The left fielder, Alex Gordon.
Here comes the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. One ball, one strike to count. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
A 2-seamer there as this is fouled off to the left side. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Into the box now, Ryan O'Hearn. Popped him up. Aparicio takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Up next for the Royals, the center fielder, Johnny Damon.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Johnny Damon. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Ball 2 now. 2 out, nobody on. A 2-1 count to the leadoff hitter for Kansas City. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3. And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody,
15,
but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
With Merrifield next to hit. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Low for ball 1.
No doubt this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the time you roll the dice and hope he gets in the scoring position where he can get a hit to bring him home.
Runners off for second. That's a strike. The throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
Runner goes for third. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it's off target, and he'll be safe at third.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
Damon at third with 2 away. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. George Brett would be next. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
And that's 2 free passes in the third inning alone, so you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
Digging in now, George Brett, and their runners at the corners now. First offering on its way. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Brett gets a hold of one to right field and deep, and no one will track it down. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Set, and the 2-1 pitch. Line drive to left. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in
The
the
right
zone,
fielder,
and he was able
12.
to fight it off for a base hit.
Jorge Soler.
In is Jorge Soler as he rips it on the ground to second. Sanchez is up with it on to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Royals settle for just the one. On now to the top of inning number 4, and the White Sox are out in front 3-1. Welcome back to Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. We send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for the White Sox.
Stepping up to the plate, Yoan Moncada as we begin the top of the 4th. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Two balls and no strikes. The count to Yoan Moncada. Now a little pop-up here right in front of the plate. Perez will wait on it, and he's got it for out number 1.
Now batting, number 74.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez. Pitch on the way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home is a fastball down below the knees.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1. James McCann waits on deck. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Line, but speared on a hop. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Oh,
now
man,
batting,
you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Digging in to try it again, James McCann. He reached on a single in his first try. Here's the first pitch to him. And a ball 1-0.
No strike.
Chased a bad one there. 1-1.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
Check to swing there and pops this one up. And no one will get this one. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Weekly hit to third. To his right, Brett. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the White Sox, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth, but before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, Royals manager Ned Yost talked with me between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Striding forward now is the DH, Hunter Dozier. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. The 1-1 home is taken for strike 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Three and 2 to the Royals' designated hitter. Salvador Perez waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The payoff pitch one more time. Liner towards second, but this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out.
The catcher, number 13, Salvador.
One away for the Royals here in the 4th. And up next, the former World Series hero, Salvador Perez. First pitch on its way. And that's taken for strike 1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attacking the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Royals catcher. And that misses 2-2. And he lays off the curveball, so it's a full count now. Adalberto Mondesi waits on deck. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Hit down the third baseline. Played on the backhand. Throw to Thomas is in time for the out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Adalberto Mondesi.
Digging in the switch hitter, Adalberto Mondesi comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat on its way. Good swing there, but this is fouled off to the right side. The windup and the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. KC down in order. They still trail it here 3-1. Now batting, Yolmer Sanchez. Hit it hard,
Leading
but
off for the
lined
White
out
Sox,
in his first
the
at-bat.
second baseman.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a
Carlos
little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
The 0-1 delivery. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Oh, that'll make you smile as a pitcher. You make a good pitch, you blow the guy's bat up, and then you make the play yourself. In your head, you're thinking, nice swing, meat.
Stepping in now, Ryan Cordell. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the fifth.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box, Louis Aparicio. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the White Sox, and it's still 3-1. At the plate, Alex Gordon. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
The left fielder, Alex Gordon.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. 1-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field, and that is down, as that could be 2 bases. And this one will bounce into the wall, and he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
In now, Ryan O'Hearn. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
And he fouls this one off. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Standing in now, Johnny Damon. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Misses above the zone for a ball. Now the 2-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He pulls into second safely as they also push across his score to make it a 1-run game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given a chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
In now, Whit Merrifield, as he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat. It's strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Spinning a throw back to second, and he's back easily. Damon, the runner at second with one away. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch outside. The throw. Throw won't get him. The 1-1 fouled off. A man at third with one away. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Here now the 2-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Waiting on it is Jimenez, and he makes the catch for the second out. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds it third with 2 away now.
Next to the Royals.
So stepping in, George Brett, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Brett behind, no balls and 2 strikes.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
0-2. Here it is. inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Here's the 1-2, grounded to the right. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. A run for the Royals on the RBI double. 5 innings complete. It's the White Sox 3 and the Royals 2. Now at the plate, Minnie Minoso. He'll lead things off in the pale hose half of the 6th.
Number 9.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball in there for a called strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The next 0-2 misses for ball 1. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today he's gone on strikes.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws his good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in now, Frank Thomas, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Two and 1 the count to the White Sox first baseman. 3-2s are scored here in inning number 6. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Hit sharply on the ground. Merrifield brings it in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Paul Konerko.
Paul Konerko will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
High in the air out to center field. Soler is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. They're up 3-2. Ready once again, Jorge Soler. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
The right fielder, Jorge Soler.
Here's the first pitch to him. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Look out, 1-1.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Back up the middle. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Hunter Dozier.
So here's the Royals DH, Hunter Dozier. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit the other way out toward right field. Giving chase is Jimenez. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
The catcher, number 13, Salvador Perez.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded foul off to the right and over toward the dugout. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3. They trail 3-2. Back here at Kauffman Stadium here in Kansas City. White Sox on top in this one, but before we get out to the 7th, let's take a look at our game summary through the first 6. Standing in, Yohan Moncada. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
1-0 the count. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
The 1-1 home. Popped him up. Mondesi has a play. 1 away.
The batter, number 74.
So digging in now, Eloy Jimenez. He was a ground out victim last time up. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. The 1-0 misses for the second ball. Three and 0 now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And that's over. 3-1.
This is where, if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
The 3-1. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
Well, when you've been out there as long as he has, you have to expect to lose a little precision in your location. He's up over 90 pitches now, so he might be starting to tire a little bit. Something to keep an eye on.
Now here comes Kansas City manager Ned Yost making that slow walk to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll wind up going 6 1/3, and he's kept his club in it to this point, though he cannot win the ball game. Number 32 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 32.
James McCann will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and one away. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses for ball 1. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. It's the zone. A curveball in there for a strike. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Here now the 2-2. Will not catch the zone, ball 3.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Jimenez, base runner at first with 1 out. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And there to take it in is Gordon for out number 2.
Up next for Chicago, the second baseman, Carlos Sanchez.
Coming to the plate now, Yolmer Sanchez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. It was great execution by the pitcher down and away, but that looked like a late swing. Could have been sitting on something else. In the dirt here.
And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, when a reliever comes in a game, he always wants to make a big impression, but I don't think uncorking a wild one was what he had in mind. Sometimes it takes a reliever a little bit of time to be comfortable on the mound out there, so we'll see if he can settle in.
That's lifted the other way out to left. And Gordon will make the catch to retire the side. A man left for the White Sox, but they still lead it 3-2. Aaron Bummer is out from the bullpen now, as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Number 39, Aaron Bummer.
Ready for another chance? Adalberto Mondesi 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Sent on the ground out to second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
The left fielder, number 4, Alex Gordon.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Alex Gordon 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Two balls and no strikes to the Kansas City left fielder. Now the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. 3-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Now batting, number 66.
Striding in once again, Ryan O'Hearn. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Has a look. Now the pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Changeup. Good pitch there. 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
That's a big strikeout there with the
Now
tying
batting,
run over
center
at first
fielder,
base. Now,
Johnny
with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more
Damon.
difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
So a big moment here, and standing in, Johnny Damon. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. First delivery to him on the way. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
There's strike two as the hanging slider was let go.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Gordon, the runner at first with two gone. And that's a swinging strike three in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left. Eighth inning coming up. It's the White Sox 3 and the Royals 2. Stepping into the box, Ryan Cordell. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. The 2-1 is a slider taken for a ball.
One thing that can nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Back to the top of the White Sox lineup now, and stepping in, Luis Aparicio. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
And he pops up the bunt attempt. O'Hearn is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting.
Good guys leading this one on the road here in the 8th as you get a look at our line scored at this point. Digging in, Minnie Minoso. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Ball 1.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Here's a look over to first, and he'll get back in safely. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. And again a throw, a dive, but he's back. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. 1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. And there he goes towards second. In there, now the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Hard hit ball to short. And there are 2 away now.
the first baseman, number 35, Frank Thomas.
Digging in once again, Frank Thomas. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Oh, the big hurt connects here and sends it high and deep out to left field. Gone! So a 2-run shot for Frank Thomas. First home run of the campaign for him. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
And we'll employ the use of our show track technology to get a better idea of that home run. And you see it there, 111 miles an hour off the bat. He certainly squared that one up well.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Paul Konerko. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. So a solo shot here for Paul Konerko. His second home run of the game as they open it up to 6-2 now. So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Roll, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Yoan Moncada.
Moncada.
Hit hard to the right. Foul. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really.
Oh, could it be 3 in a row? Damon looking up. Out of here. And how about that? Back-to-back-to-back home runs. A solo home run for Yoan Moncada. First home run of the campaign for him, and the lead is now 7-2. In now, Eloy Jimenez. Fouled away. No hits to this point. Hit out towards second. Merrifield scoops it up. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. So 4 runs in the inning, but of note there was that they came on the strength of 3 home runs. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the White Sox 7 and the Royals 2. Ready for another shot now with Merrifield. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
No balls and 1 strike. Oh, good spot on the black for strike 2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 0-2 home. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. In the air out to straightaway left. Minoso is going to get there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 5, Joe Brett.
So striding forward now, George Brett. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. From the stretch. In there for strike 1.
0-1.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
Last pitch was a fastball. Tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it
the
gets
right
turned
fielder.
around. Nice piece of hitting.
Soler.
Into the box, Jorge Soler, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Down and away, ball 1. Brett leads off first with 1 away. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Here now the 2-2 is looked at for ball 3. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner,
Now
it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was
Hunter.
spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Stepping in now, Hunter Dozier, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
That's a ball.
A little bit outside. 2-1. Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
2-2 now.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Cordell is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Royals leave 1. They're down 5. It's 7-2. James McCann. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Number 33, James McCann.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Can't catch up to that pitch, and it's a ball and a strike.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
One and two to the White Sox catcher.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Swing and a liner, but foul. Ready with another 2-2. Liner towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first down.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Carlos Sanchez.
Now in the box, Yolmer Sanchez. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is fouled at the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ryan Cordell.
Into the box now, Ryan Cordell. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
2 out, nobody on. And that's taken for a strike on the inside corner. 2-1.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point right now.
Grounded weakly toward third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the White Sox. They're on top 7-2. Kelvin Herrera is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
41, Kelvin Herrera.
Striding in to start the 9th, Salvador Perez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Salvador Perez.
Here comes the first pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Perez waiting on the 1-1. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Skied into straightaway right. Giving chase is Jimenez. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Royals, the shortstop, Adalberto Mondesi.
Stepping into the box, Adalberto Mondesi. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Minoso is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the 9th.
The left fielder, number 4, Alex Gordon.
Now at the plate, Alex Gordon, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First offering on its way.
Nope.
Fastball just missed above the zone. And he misses again. 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two and 1 to count.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
The 2-1. It is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball. The 3-1 pitch is hit very well to right. This one's hammered, and it's going to go. That one is gone. So a solo shot that time for Alex Gordon. First home run of the campaign for him, as it's now a 7-3 game.
Oh, man, that can only count for 1 run. That was an absolute bomb. He squared it up as good as you can, and there wasn't a person in the building that didn't think that was gone.
The batter, number 66.
Standing in now, Ryan O'Hearn, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball. 1-1. And there's a called strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. KC down to their final strike in this one. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Just hung in there on that one. Swinging a soft liner. Throw on to first will take care of him, and the White Sox move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
And this afternoon's game ends 7-3. Chicago posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Tommy John earns his first win of the season. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious White Sox, 7 runs on 6 hits. No errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 16 minutes. Our paid attendance at Kauffman Stadium this afternoon, 37,903. The Royals thank you for attending and remind you to buckle up and drive home safely.